kids. Today I'm going to read you this book about Tabby the cat and the rooster. Tabby the cat and the rooster. This is Heaven Farm Animal Hospital. It's a special place for animals in need of care. Joe and Sally live here with Mom and Dad, Patch the dog and Tabby the cat. Daddy's a vet. He helps the sick animals get to better. Mom runs the farm. Joe and Sally help with the farm and care for the animals. Heaven Farm is not only a hospital, there are also lots of animals who live on the farm all the time. One of these is Tabby the cat. She came to Heaven Farm as a stray kitten a long time ago. Sally and Joe fell in love with her straight away, and Tabby soon became a part of the family. Tabby likes nothing better than curl up in a sunny, quiet corner of the barn. There she can keep lookout for mice and watch Sally and Joe help Mom around the farm. But there's one thing that spoils Tabby's space and quiet: Charlie the rooster. Poor Tabby, said Sally. One day, as he stroked the cat's head, she doesn't like Charlie. Well, he is noisy and bossy, said Joe, looking across at the chickens. Charlie was struggling along the gate, watching Tabby out of the corner of his eye. "Cock-a-doodle-doo!" he crowed loudly. Suddenly, Tabby jumped out of Sally's arm and ran towards the rooster. "No, Tabby, no!" shouted Sally, but Tabby leaped up at the rooster. Charlie was just fluttered into the safety of the hen house, clucking and squawking. This was a game that Tabby and Charlie had played many times before. "Missed him again," laughed Joe. Tabby just looked across and walked off to the barn for some space and quiet. A few days later, Tabby wasn't really in the mood for Charlie's antics. Her ear was hurting, and every time Charlie crowed, it made her feel worse. So she curled up in her favorite spot and tried to go to sleep. "Cock-a-doodle-doo!" cried Charlie suddenly. Tabby screeched and fled across the farmyard. Charlie thought how clever he had been to scare Tabby and crowed loudly again. "Hey, look at Tabby!" cried Joe. Sally looked up to see Tabby running across the yard as fast as she could go. "Something frightened her," said Joe. Then they saw Charlie looking up, very pleased with himself. They knew what he had been up to, his old tricks again. "Come on, Joe," said Sally. "We must find Tabby." They walked towards the cow shed where they had last seen her. "Look," said Joe, "there she goes." As they watched Tabby run straight up the side of the cow shed and jumped into the roof. "Oh no," said Sally, we'll never get her now." At last, Tabby stopped running at Silly Rooster had really frightened her. Tabby looked around the ground and looked a long way down. She took a few careful steps, but suddenly she felt very dizzy and started to fall. Tabby landed with a bump. She slipped off the roof, and now she
Stuck.
was now stuck between a cowshed and a wall. Meow, she cried. Joe and Sally ran off to get Dad. They needed his help to rescue Tabby. Dad, come quick, they shouted. Tabby is in real trouble. She had just fallen off the roof, and Joe brought a cat carrier, and Dad carried a special pole with a loop on the end of it. Sally looked worried. That wouldn't hurt her. Will it, Dad? She asked. No, she just... Then they saw Charlie looking up, very pleased with himself. They knew what he had been up to, his old tricks again. Come on, Joe, said Sally. We must find Tabby. They walked towards the cowshed where they had last seen her. Look, said Joe, there she goes. As they watched Tabby run straight up the side of the cowshed and jumped into the roof. Oh no, said Sally, we'll never get her now. At last, Tabby stopped running at Silly Rooster had really frightened her. Tabby looked around the ground and looked a long way down. She took a few careful steps, but suddenly she felt very dizzy and started to fall. Tabby landed with a bump. She slipped off the roof, and now she
Stuck.
was now stuck between a cowshed and a wall. Meow, she cried. Joe and Sally ran off to get Dad. They needed his help to rescue Tabby. Dad, come quick, they shouted. Tabby is in real trouble. She had just fallen off the roof, and Joe brought a cat carrier, and Dad carried a special pole with a loop on the end of it. Sally looked worried. That wouldn't hurt her. Will it, Dad? She asked. No, she just... No, she just won't like it very much, said Dad. But it's the safest way to catch her and pull her free. Dad squeezed his arm into the gap behind the cowshed. I think I need to go on the deck, he joked. You two had better make sure I don't get stuck as well. Don't worry, said Dad, said Joe. We would rescue you.
Rescue, sorry. Yeah.
After a few tries, Dad slipped the loop over Tabby's head and gently pulled her toward him. She was crying and wriggling as Dad put her into the cat basket. Right, said Dad. Let's take her to the hospital. Tabby sat on the examination table while Dad gently checked her all over her. Luckily, no bones broken, he said. Joe and Sally sighed with a relief. But then he used a special instrument to look in Tabby's ears. But as she has a bad ear infection, he said that would have made her dizzy too. So I'll give her some pills to make her better. and we'll keep her indoors for a little while. No more Charlie chasing for you, said Sally, giving Tabby a big cuddle later that day. Not yet anyway, Tabby thought to herself. She settled down in a comfy armchair and pleased with all the fuss and was soon fast asleep. She didn't see Charlie peeking out the window to see if she was all right. Happy that Tabby was going to be fine, Charlie started back to the hen house very quietly. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Being quiet wouldn't be too hard. Well, until Tabby was back to good old self. The end. Come back reading with me.